My name is Lance Bell. As you've seen in the title of this commentary, you know the subject matter and I have quite the bit to say about it. As you know already, President Obama was at the Congressional Black Caucus dinner and he set off a storm in this speech. Now, just in case you missed it, he said, and I quote, "If I hear anybody saying their vote does not matter, that it doesn't matter who we elect, read up on your history. It matters. We got to get people to vote. I will consider it a personal insult, an insult to my legacy, if this community lets down its guard and fails to activate itself in this election. You want to give me a good send-off? Go vote." Now, first things first, correlation does not always mean causation, and you know that. Just because you go out and vote, the person elected will do the things that you think they will do, or vice versa. Nice try with me on the backdoor scare tactic. I read straight through that nonsense. Now, I do agree on getting people out to vote. I have always said that there should be a national holiday to do so, but good luck with that. Now, on to the meat of this commentary, the personal insult statement. Let me tell you something, pal. The game does not work that way. It never have and it never will. I am no fan of Trump, but you are telling all of us in the black community that her personal track record does not matter. Just a letter next to her name? Give me a break. The question that you should have been asking is this: what should I have done better for the black community? That is the question you should be asking all of us. Excuse me. Remember something very important. You work for us, not the other way around. I can live with the talking down to, but not this. Your legacy do not mean smeg to a lot of people, regardless of political stripe. It just don't. So drop the BS on that front. Second, the so-called insult. I cannot wrap my head around that. We are insulting you somehow. We don't vote for Clinton? Now, I know it's party line speak, and I get that. However, after you wrote The Win War Off in 1998, people started to see the person that you are. Now, you figured it out real quick, and for that, you deserve the props. But let's get real. You have not done anything for the black community at all. Now, I will give you a pass on the first 2 years because people was waiting to pounce on you if you did. But you made one major mistake at the start of your run. You did not squash the birther nonsense. From that point on, as far as the black community, in the sports term, it's been hot garbage. I know you made speeches when something on a national level happened, and I understand that. However, you have done basically nothing. Sure, people pull the Chicago card all the time, but what about someone like me? How about my neighbors? Random Joe or Jane off the street? The black community has a ton of issues. We can debate that to the end of time on how to fix it. The problem is that children look up to you. People who grew up during the civil rights movement look up to you. And you basically let them down and try to shame all of us into something possibly worse? I got a huge issue with that. And I am not the only one that feels that. We all feel the same way on that. It comes down to this with me, with that comment. You just do not give a damn about us. Honestly, I honestly think that there's no other way to put it. To say what you said, I have to quote Glenn Beck many years ago when he was speaking to a group of black Republicans when he point blank asked the group, do I feel like a sellout to my race? Your statement makes me and many other people across the political spectrum feel the same way if we do not vote for Clinton, and it'd take me a lot to quote Beck. Trust me on that. I waited a week intentionally to do this video because I watched it and like I was not happy then, I am not happy now. Don't believe me? Search on YouTube and you will see what I'm talking about. In closing, you created a dumpster fire that the media on the left is trying to squash or spin somehow. However, you did something that I thought that you would never do. Become a sellout yourself for the party loyalty and not to the citizens you govern. And that is a sad commentary because you basically said that you would do the opposite. No, Mr. Obama. There are many of us that will not vote for Clinton for many reasons. But I challenge you now before your term is over. Take a long look in the mirror and ask yourself, why did I conduct myself this way?